Is this working? One, two, three. Okay, so I guess people kind of liked the first one. And wait, I should be talking in a more sexy voice, right? Because this is supposed to be ASMR. um, so I guess people liked the first one, or at least maybe some people did, and they wanted to see more other ideas I've tried to do in the game that I wasn't able to get to work, or ideas that I've had that haven't worked. So let's do a few other characters. I don't think this is going to be as interesting as other ones because I'm going to do a few characters that were pretty obvious what you can do with them, right? Because it was the thing about video games nowadays is they release footage of shit so early, it's so obvious what can work if you really look at it. So most of the stuff I tried with these characters, I already knew it was going to work. So there wasn't really a lot of stuff to think of, I guess, right? I don't know. Let's do Cell first, I guess. Cell, I mean, geez, I put up those Cell loops when the game first came out. That was like, I did that within 5 minutes of having the game, right? I was already pretty sure that worked. So, and I'm going to be honest with you, after I did the Cell loops and I posted those, I haven't really played Cell very much. I made those two combo videos and, he was in some tag videos. And I recently put up that recent new max damage Cell thing, but for the most part, I actually haven't really played a lot of Cell. Probably sounds kind of weird because I did a lot of crazy shit with him, but I haven't really labbed him very much. So these ideas I'm about to show, there probably actually could be ways to make them work. I just, I gave it a good go, but I wasn't gonna like brain fuck myself trying to get it to work. But I guess the first idea, I really thought I was gonna be able to get his little is it his down key button? Whatever that is. It's the move where he chased Goku in the anime and he just shot a bunch of fireballs. He shoots three in this game. I really thought I was going to be able to find a way to link after it solo. And, you know, I in the videos, hopefully the clips, you'll see that you can put yourself at an advantage, but you're just never close enough to get it to work, right? So I mean, I've tried a number of setups and you're always, even when you're close enough, it feels like you're just a couple of frames off. So it's pretty close, but I just haven't been able to find a setup. And all the setups you can find that you can tell that you're at an advantage that it would combo, you're just not close enough to get the combo. I actually think this is a move that should be weird. I actually think that this is a move that should be reworked if they ever make a new hyper fighting black belt super championship edition version of this game, Dash, whatever. Because I think it's a pretty interesting move that could be reworked to make pretty fun. But yeah, so that one, is it down key, forward key? I do play the game. I just don't play it enough to know the buttons. Okay. Another thing I wanted to do with Cell is I wanted to do stuff like Goku, how I've done all those videos of Goku of the Kamehameha skips or whatever off the fireball and linking off it. And Cell, you'll be able to see in these pictures, you'll be able to see the animation of his, I don't know what clip I'm doing first, but maybe I'll show the clip first of, if you just do it like meaty and hit it late, you can tell you can like link a jab off it, whatever. But even just normally, you can tell, hopefully in the pictures, that you can see the animation of Cell's jab. It's there. It could hit if the dude was in range. And then I'll show also, if you try to jump, a jumping version is probably a couple of frames off, but even then the jump still is not in range. But hopefully you get what I'm getting at, that I was hoping you'd be able to do a combo like this. So I've tried various different setups to try to get this to work. Like, maybe if I could vanish and they bounce off the wall. So then I'm doing the Kamehameha and then they hit the beam later. You know what I mean? I've tried to like think of ways to make this work, and you'll be able to see in the pictures, there's ways that you can get the skip to happen late and they fall to the ground, but then they're too close to the ground to combo after it. So I've tried reworking this and I just couldn't get it to work realistically. And I don't really care about the game tag team wise, even though I know I've done a lot of crazy fucking shit in the game, but I don't really care to show such a weird gimmick just for that. So, but speaking of solo, you could tell it's possible, but you just can't find a way to make it realistic. Like all those Goku beam skips, I know some people think they're crazy, but I've done those in real matches and I've barely played the game at all, right? It's not that fucking hard. But I just couldn't find a way to find a realistic setup with Cell. But again, I will say the caveat is I actually have not fooled with Cell very much. even though I posted all those loops, because I already knew those loops worked. I was pretty fucking confident, dude. That's why I was able to do it within like fucking 5 minutes, man, you know? So, so who will I do next? I guess Goku. Again, Goku as a character, most of the stuff worked. I knew the double super stuff would work. I knew all the stuff with Goku would work, dude. So, and I've just done so much crazy shit with Goku. It's like, what can I even show you guys, right? I mean, I've just done so many just absolutely bonker combos. I mean, the only thing I can really think of that I was hoping I would find a way to get to work with Goku. Goku, that sounded kind of weird, didn't it? Um, the only thing I was kind of hoping I would get to work is, okay, so if you guys have watched my videos, you know I do the super skips too, the beam skips. And you can link a sparking off of those. I was hoping I would find a way to link off the warp Kamehameha to get those skips too. So there's going to be a clip in here, I'm sure that you'll see that you could tell just doing it even without a skip off the warp Kamehameha, a sparking, if it was in range, would hit. You could tell like the orange yellow bar is still there for the stun. But I just couldn't find a setup to make them fall from the warp Kamehameha, no matter what I did. It could work. I haven't put a ton of time into it, but you know, I gave it a good go and I just couldn't find a way. That was something I wanted to get to work, and I've tried a lot of weird setups. I even tried, you know, in videos I've done I've showed this setup that is actually the most damage you could get for that much meter you can get. You can do the falling to get his falling beam. You can time it so they miss the last hit so they don't spin away and they fall down into the warp Kamehameha too, which is actually the most optimal damage you can get in very specific situations as well. I've tried it off those. You know, I've tried many different situations and I just can't find a way to make it work. But theoretically, I would not be surprised if there is, but I couldn't find it. You know, so there you go. There's Goku. Gohan, geez, you know, what do I say about Gohan? I don't think there's really anything I can fucking say about Gohan. I mean, I've destroyed the character Gohan so much. The fucking discords have tried to say that I hate gay people to get people to not watch my videos. I mean, it's just absolutely bonkers how fucking ridiculous I have destroyed this character. Bomb loops, full screen loops, from just fucking everything. So it's like, what do I even show you guys? I mean, almost every fucking idea I've been able to eventually get to work, you know, setups off of just the most insane shit, right? So I guess it would have been cool, like Goku, you know how you, like I said, what I've been talking about, the beam super skips. I would have liked to do that with Gohan, I guess, or even just a jab, but I wasn't really able to find a setup for that. But again, that's actually not something I really fooled with much with Gohan, but I wasn't really able to do that, fooling with it a bit, and that would have been kind of fun to do that. I guess off is out. It feels kind of stupid to even show this because eventually I did find ways to get full screen bomb loops off of his auto combo. So is it even pointful of showing this? But I guess I have it on tape, so okay. But I was kind of hoping off his auto combo you would be able to get some different kind of bomb loops where you would be able to either do a single bomb loop to an air dash bomb loop to get more full screen conversions off it. Of course, you can do stuff like this once you're closer to the corner, but again, trying to think of this anywhere on the screen. I was hoping you could do some just different stuff off his auto combo bomb loop stuff. I was hoping maybe an air dash off some things or a double bomb loop, air dash to a bomb loop, or bomb loop to air dash double bomb loop, then you fall back on the ground combo. And I also show holding down to get your momentum down to the ground so then you would be able to run in and combo and it just isn't enough, right? But at the end of the day, I ended up finding ways to do full screen bomb loops off of an auto combo and I've showed it in videos. So it's like, what are you gonna do, right? Besides that, is there anything really to show for Gohan? I mean, I don't fucking know, dude. Really? I don't think so. I guess it would have been cool to find some more again, and I already showed this though. Some more links off his DP mid screen. But really, it's just so fucking specific. You know those corner auto combo things. You know, like I said, for Gohan, I think one of the only things that I've ever seen done that I did not already show or talk about is this fucking the auto combo bug with him that I think Muto did first. So I mean, you know, props to him. I give him props for that because to do something that I had no idea about in the game is pretty fucking rare. So I mean, it's kind of funny. Again, something people probably, if they never read those the SRK threads, I even posted about the fucking his EXDP bug actually, even in the beta. So I was asking like how that worked, and people were just, we don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. So, phew, that was an airplane going over everyone's head, I guess. But yeah, Gohan, it's just I don't even know, dude. I mean, I feel it. It's like, what do you talk about with an idea with Gohan? Because it's just different ways to do bomb moves. And I've just fucking showed so many, and I've showed different links off flying kicks and just whatever, dude. So I'm not sure what to say about Gohan, really. Teen Gohan. And as for Trunks, Trunks is again a character. He turned out almost exactly like I said he would. I mean, you can go look on the SRK thread for ideas, and God, I remember even posting do his little, I guess, save for the future move, homing dash, get them back on the ground, then get them back in the air for like the flip loops, and people are like, what's the fucking flip loop? You don't even know that this stuff works. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna fucking work, dude. I know how video games work. So Trunks is a character that most stuff that I've done with him, there's not a lot of ideas that haven't worked with him. I guess off the Save the Future, is it Save the Future? It's his Power Geyser move, whatever the fuck it's called. You know, if it hits late enough, media enough, you can link off it. So I would have liked to try to do some kind of combo realistically where you could combo into a late hit of it, like maybe a hard, then do it so it hits late. But the problem is the move is just so big automatically. It's not like it gets bigger and then can hit to make it hit later with frames of animation, whatever. It just fucking hits, right? So I mean, I think I've gotten it like a little bit late during combos, but you know, I just haven't been able to find a good setup to that to make it hit late to save a smash, or if you use the smash to get more damage. I just wasn't. It just the move just didn't end up working that way. So I was kind of hoping I'd be able to do something with that, but that didn't work. And then also, I kind of was hoping that you'd be able to do off his slice and dice shining slash, is it called, kill Frieza move. I was hoping you'd be able to do, again, the ideas that I've showed before. Those kind of moves don't actually take real smashes to say, so then you can link something off and do another thing. But you're just pushed too far away, and you can see that you're at an advantage that if your attack was in range, you could link off it to then save your smash to do something else. And it does, you can finagle the game to cheat and do it, but strictly speaking, realistically, you cannot do it. So I've tried air dashing, I've tried super jump install, momentum, just tons of things, and you don't seem to be in range to do it, unfortunately. So I was hoping you'd be able to link off that to, save your smash or use, a smash later, whatever the fuck, however the fuck you want to think the game system works, but I was not able to do that. But who knows? And actually, yeah, speaking of Goku, I guess I tried that a little bit off his big punch, save your smash with that, but again, wasn't able to find stuff with that. But yeah, these characters, it's hard for me to say. I don't know if this is interesting. I guess people like the first video, but it's hard for me to say for these characters because the game was just, it was so out there and so obvious of the stuff that should work, right? So there's not really a lot of surprises. I think when you know how video games work and you can still be realistic with yourself, it's most ideas, they just fucking work. I'm not really sure what to say. But yeah, I don't know. I guess people like the first video, so I did another one. And honestly, I just don't fucking have a car again, dude, since the car fucking hit me. So I'm stuck at home, dude. Yeah. I guess if you watched or you listened, thanks for watching and listening. I don't know if people really want to hear me talk about other characters and ideas I tried that didn't work, but there you go. Thanks for listening. The end.